EHS, and welcome back to Hawk.0. My name is Morgan Blaney.
And I'm Dominic DiPalermo.
On this week's episode of Hawk.0, we will be discussing some announcements for the week from the main office. Also on today's episode, we will talk about some sad local news and some news from the Discovery Channel. We will also be seeing an episode of Space Talk with Aaron Farley.
And for the first time in Hawk.0 history, we are having technical difficulties with the weather. So breaking news, there is no weather this week. It's going to be completely blank outside. And you can take my word for it.
Complete nothing.
Complete nothingness. Anyway, spring sports begin March 21st. If you are interested in playing a spring sport, please sign up in the athletics office and pick up all the necessary paperwork. All the paperwork needs to be turned back in by March 17th.
We talked briefly about this last week, but just a reminder, the Robinson Fund Scholarship application is now available in the Guidance Department. This fund awards up to 4 scholarships to graduating seniors going on to college or trade school based on their financial need, grades, and community participation. Be sure to stop by the Guidance office to sign out an application. Deadline for the scholarship is April 20th, 2016.
I'm going to do a quick plug for Hawk.0. The reason we're laughing right now is because our tech crew is dancing in the back room, and it's really funny. So if you guys want to have a good time, please consider joining Hawk.0, because we do have a lot of fun, and we are serious.
Even if it's distracting.
The EHS Prominence Boutique will be reopening spring of 2016. Currently, we are collecting slightly used prom dresses for the event. Gowns may be dropped off at the Clothes Attic at the Stratham Community Church on Wednesdays from 10 to 2 and Saturday from 10 to 12. They can also be dropped off at Exeter High School and the Exeter Hair Company. Please contact Catherine Nichols with questions at knichols1@sh16.org or call 603-395-2475. Girls may go to the boutique and find beautiful slightly used prom dresses in exchange for food for the local food pantry or used prom clothing. Other items at the boutique include shoes, handbags, and jewelry. The boutique will be open on April 10th from 10 to 7 and on April 11th from 3 to 7 at the Exeter Hair Company located at 24 Water Street in Exeter.
The EHS Chorus will be holding a St. Patrick's Day variety show in the auditorium March 17th at 6:30 p.m. The cost to attend will be $4 at the door.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Interested in running for a class office or student senate? Pick up nomination form in the Red Commons. Each candidate will need 30 signatures from members of their class. Nomination forms must be filed with Mrs. Lalim in the Red Commons by 2:45 p.m. on Friday, March 25th. Late or incomplete forms will not be accepted.
In more serious news, there was a fatal car crash in Kensington. Police said the car was traveling at high speeds as it failed to make a right-hand turn and hit several trees and rolled over multiple times. Our deepest condolences go out to all the families and friends involved in this tragic accident.
Last night was also a sad night. On a less serious side, though, the Mythbusters are done. Their final episode aired last night at 10 o'clock p.m., where they ended their 14-year season with the most epic stunts that they have ever performed. I will be completely honest that I was slightly teary-eyed as they killed off their famous dummy, Buster. All of their episodes are being moved over to the Science Channel, though, so they aren't completely gone. But last night was the last ever episode of Mythbusters. R.I.P. Buster.
Now here we're going to see some Space Talk with Aaron Farley.
Hi, I'm Aaron Farley, and welcome to Space Talk. This past Tuesday, NASA astronaut and Expedition 46 commander Scott Kelly and his Russian counterpart, Mikhail Kornienko, returned to Earth after a memorable 340-day mission aboard the International Space Station. NASA Administrator Charles Bolden speaks of Scott's importance and accomplishments aboard the ISS by stating, quote, "Scott Kelly's one-year mission aboard the International Space Station has helped to advance deep space exploration in America's journey to Mars. Scott has become the first American astronaut to spend a year in space, and in doing so, helped us take one giant leap towards putting boots on Mars." During their record-setting one-year mission, the crew conducted almost 400 investigations to advance NASA's mission. Kelly and Kornienko specifically participated in a number of studies to expand knowledge for NASA on how the human body adjusts to weightlessness, isolation, radiation, and the stress of long-duration spaceflight. Kelly's identical twin brother also participated by staying on Earth and participated in parallel twin studies to help scientists compare the effects of space on the body and mind down to the cellular level. One research project examined fluid shifts that occur when bodily fluids move into the upper body during weightlessness. These shifts may be associated with increase in intracranial pressure or visual changes, which are significant challenges that must be understood before humans expand exploration beyond Earth's orbit. The crew took advantage of the unique vantage point of the space station with an orbital path that allows viewing of 90% of the Earths to monitor and capture images of our planet. They also welcomed the arrival of a new instrument to study the signature of dark matter and conducted technology demonstrations that continue to drive innovation, including a test of network capabilities for operating swarms of spacecraft. Kelly also ventured outside of the space station for 3 spacewalks during his mission. Kelly now has spent a total of 520 days in space, the most among U.S. astronauts. Welcome home, astronaut Scott Kelly, and thank you for all the work you've done to help us progress further in space exploration. I'm Erin Farley, and thank you for joining me to talk about space.
Thank you, Erin.
And like we said before, there is no weather this week. Sorry. Really
Weather
sorry.
is available, though, at weather.com.
The Weather Channel. Go weather. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, and like us on Facebook. Also, some exciting news. You can soon find our video links right on the EHS School website. Hopefully that's happening this week, so if you're watching this, it might be up right now. I'm not sure. Last I heard, Google doesn't like our thing, but you know.
It'll be up soon enough.
Yes. Thank you for watching Hawk.0. I'm Dominic DiPalermo.
And I'm Morgan Blady.
See you next week, Blue Hawks.